A year after being elected to lead newly independent Togo, President Sylvanus Olympio initiated a bill at the parliament to create an independent currency and remove Togo from the Communauté Financière Africaine, or CFA zone, imposed by France on all its colonies. At the time, up to 90% of Togo's gold reserves were held in the Bank of France under the total control of the French government. On December 12, 1962, the bill N62-30 was signed by President Olympio, declaring the creation of the Togolese franc, an independent currency of Togo run completely by the Togolese government. Simultaneous to creating an independent currency, Olympio also sought to create a limited Togolese military free of French influence. French troops returning to their homes in Togo were not allowed enlistment into the Togolese military despite continued protests by military leaders. On September 24, 1964, Olympio rejected the personal plea by Etienne Eyadema, a sergeant in the French military, to join the Togolese military. On January 7, 1963, Emmanuel Bojolu and Clever Dajo, the highest-ranked members of the Togolese military, presented their last request for enlisting ex-French troops, and Olympio reportedly tore up the request. Shortly after midnight on January 13, 1963, Olympio and his wife were awakened by members of the military breaking into their house. Before dawn, Olympio's body was discovered by the U.S. ambassador, Leon B. Pulloda, 3 feet from the door to the U.S. embassy. It was the first successful coup d'etat in an independent African country, and Olympio was the first president to be assassinated during a military coup in Africa. Etienne Eyadema, who would claim power in 1967 and remain in office until 2005, claimed to have personally fired the shot that killed Olympio when he tried to flee. The Togolese army increased dramatically from 250 in 1963 to 1,200 in 1966. When protests in the Iwe region, Olympio's ethnic group, caused chaos in 1967, former French troops were used to put them down. Also, the Togolese franc never went into production, and Togo continues to use the West African CFA franc to this day.